Well, hello guys. Nice to see you all. Happy Chinese New Year again. Hi Ernest. Hi Gabriel. As I expect there will be much less people today. By the way, this is our class for our January week 3, which is a very weird class because we finish our week 2 and then we kind of break a week and then we go into week 3. So I think this kind of feels a bit weird. And your week 3 is like halfway through and then you take a break. Now you continue with your week 3 back. All right, so today we shall continue with our week 3 stuff. Okay, I believe we stopped here. I think we did. Sorry lah, kind of forgot already lah. So there isn't much people that there aren't much people today lah. So I won't go, I won't talk too much today because next week most likely I'm gonna repeat everything. Hi Mildred, how are you? So we still continue with our chapter 1, our form 2 chapter 1, which is this biodiversity chapter. Okay, so I hope you still remember this because we left this off before we went for a holiday. All right, so what is your biodiversity? That means the many types of living things in this world. Why do we have biodiversity? Because we have habitats, we have climate, okay, different habitats and different climate. Okay, habitat is the natural home. And why do we need to preserve biodiversity? Okay, boring stuff, I know. So why do we need to preserve biodiversity? What's the importance? Okay, this is for source of food. Okay, animals and plants, they are food. Balance in nature, we have a responsibility to keep everything balanced. Recreational place, okay, they could bring money, tourism. Medical, okay, some herbs are found in your forest, raw material like timber. Education, this is what I'm doing. Okay, and then you have your endemic species, which are species found natively in Malaysia in a certain place. We call it an endemic species, which are all of them. And coincidentally, they are also mostly all endangered animals. Okay, so anyway, how do we maintain and how do we conserve them? All right, so we should have acts or laws protecting them. We should protect their habitat. We should have reproductive programs. And then about this, what is in situ conservation? If you're not moving the animal away from the habitat, let's say the Malayan tiger, they live in the forest, right? You preserve them at their original place. You're not moving them. This is called in situ conservation. If you take them out and put them into zoo, put them into hatcheries or sanctuaries, we call that ex situ conservation. All right? Yeah. So in situ means you do it at the original place. Some animals, they prefer it this way. Some you can just do that ex situ. But some animals, they cannot do ex situ. Like for tigers, you can't just remove them and make them reproduce. Like I said before, if you put them into enclosures, you put them into cages, they just refuse to breed. So ex situ, they might not work. Okay, so are y'all with me? How's your Chinese New Year, by the way? I'm sorry, once you come in, I have to start blabbling. I have to start babbling already. So how's your Chinese New Year, by the way? For me, it was rather a very boring one. I just basically stayed home and ran errands. I did not go anywhere. You went to Sekamat. Oh, nice, nice. How's the traffic though? Because this is the first proper Chinese New Year since the pandemic started. So everyone just kind of, smooth, really? Okay. You didn't go home, you didn't go back to Sekamat like the first day, is it? Oh, we went early. Oh, okay, no wonder. Because the traffic was pretty freaking crazy everywhere. I wanted to go back to Penang, but yeah, I just couldn't find time. Okay, so many errands to run, and I figure like if I were to go back to Penang, things will be pretty freaking havoc. Yeah, I'm a bit sad this year. I couldn't go anywhere. It's because there's so many things to be done. First day. Wow. I thought first day should be the jam one. Okay. I hope you all had a good Chinese New Year lah, because mine was okay. Nothing to shout about, but not too bad either. It's just a extra way for me to sleep in. Right? So okay lah, I know lah. Today we are still having that. You're having the blue, isn't it? Because today I went to my branch as usual. I went to Sri Kembangan today. Half the student didn't come. Okay, half the student didn't come, and those who came, their hearts were not here, were not with me. Whatever I teach, they just look at me. You know, you by just looking at their eyes, you know they're not with me. So I understand. Okay, everyone is still in the holiday mood right now. Okay, I bet. When did you start your school again? Wednesday. Okay, I bet the first day you go back to school must be hell, huh? I know. All right. Anyway, so this is your methods of conserving biodiversity. I'm not gonna go too much into this. Okay, so let's talk about classification. Okay, today we are going to doing something easy, guys. Okay, today we are doing something easy. So let's talk about classification. Right, this is the main part of this chapter. That is to classify animals or whatever into their own class. Right, because you see, we have so many species of animals, okay, or plants or whatever. We have to group them accordingly. Right, because we have millions of species. If not, people will not know how you classify them. So that is what I call classification. And believe me, guys, we took years to figure out a system to classify them. All right, because how do you classify them? We have so many. So the easiest way to classify them, this is what you learn in primary school, I believe. That is by invertebrates and vertebrates. You still remember this, right? That means animals having a backbone, okay, and without a backbone. And usually with backbones, we call them vertebrates. They have internal skeleton, they have bones inside them, and they are made of bones and cartilage. Bone is the bone, the hard thing inside your body. Cartilage are the soft bone. Your nose is cartilage, your ear is cartilage. Okay, these are your cartilage. So hard bone and soft bone, put it that way. So that's your vertebrate. And for invertebrates, all right, these are without backbones, like these. Okay, and of course, invertebrates include a wide diversity of animals. They form a larger group than vertebrate. You have much more vertebrates, invertebrates than vertebrates. Okay, vertebrates, they're just big in size. You can see them, but invertebrates, they are small, and there are many species of it. Okay, let's just talk about ants. As in semut, ants. You have how many types of ants already? Right? But when you talk about apes, like monkeys like us, there's only, okay, there are a few, but it's not as many as invertebrates. Invertebrates are insects, yes. Ishika, that's correct. Okay, so let's talk about invertebrates first. I'm not a big fan of them because most of them are freaking disgusting. Insects especially, all right? So anyway, we have invertebrates with legs. We call them arthropod. Okay, guys, when it comes to classification, there's no such thing as insects, right? If you speak to a biologist, okay, if you speak to a zoologist, okay, people who study animals, there's no such thing as insects, right? Because you see, insects and spider, they are kind of same, but different. You see, because insects have 6 legs, but spider has 8. But they just kind of look same, isn't it? So we just call them arthropods. Okay, arthropods, that means they have legs. They have a lot of legs. Okay, so with legs, we call them arthropods. So we have 3 pair like insects. Okay, they have 6 legs. They have 3 segments. They have 3 segments of body. If you look at ants, right? Oh my god, I hate this. Okay, they have the head, they have the neck or the mid piece, and then you have the tail. So they have 3 pieces, so 3 segmented body. They have segments, 3 parts of the body. And then they have a hard outer shell. We call this exoskeleton. Exoskeleton. You know what is this? Do you know what is exo? Exo means outer. Exoskeleton. If you watch Iron Man, in the first movie, he said that it's a titanium alloy exoskeleton. right? Pay attention. You go watch Avengers again. Okay, in the first movie he said that. Okay, he said it's not Iron Man. It's not iron. It's a titanium alloy exoskeleton. Okay, he said that. Hi Shane. Happy Chinese New Year. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, so this is your exoskeleton lah. So your arthropods are like this. Okay, 3 pairs of legs, and then you have more than 3 pairs of legs. Yeah, what? What's up? Okay, so you have more than 3 pair. So 8 legs and above, have hard outer shell exoskeleton again, have antenna on the head. I don't like to call this antenna. They are called feelers. Please don't call them antennas. They are not a TV. Okay, so and what did you say, Shane? What did you say? You said no. Okay. Oh, that's so sweet. Someone confessed to you. Wow, Shane has a fan. Why haram? I mean, okay, interracial relationship is okay, what? What age you are living already? As long as he's a human lah. Right. What's wrong with being a Malay? What's wrong with being a Malay? Malay nothing wrong. Malay is good. Malay okay. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, then that has nothing to do with the race. It's all about his attitude. Okay, anyway, so these are called feelers, guys. It's not antenna. And of course, they have some with poisonous fang. So spiders, they are called arachnid. Okay, arachnid. And then there's something called arachnophobia. You know what is arachnophobia? That means the fear of spider. Right? I mean, I'm okay with spider lah. I'm not okay with cockroach. Oh my god. Okay. And then you have scorpions, and you have shrimps. Okay, guys, shrimps prawns they are the cockroach of the ocean world. Okay, of the ocean. So why are we okay with eating prawns, but why are we not okay with eating cockroaches, right? I mean, I cannot eat prawns lah. I'm not I can't eat prawns. I'm scared of cockroach. Okay, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Okay, let me hang on, guys. Hang on, let me do something real quick. Okay, better. Okay, better. I'm sorry. I just have to. They're just freaking disgusting. Okay, kind of cute. What do you mean? You mean cockroach? I hope you don't mean by cockroach. I mean bees. Bees are cute. I agree lah. Ew, no. They are dirty as fuck. They carry diseases for God's sake. Okay, so if you need a reason to hate them, that's one. So then of course you have your millipede lah. Okay, okay. Any of here not scared of cockroach? I mean, besides Shane here, any of you not scared of cockroach here? Okay, well, congrats to you. My wife isn't scared of cockroach too. Do I have a phobia of cockroach? I wouldn't call it a phobia, but I'm scared of them. I'm scared of them. Okay, usually when a cockroach flies into my house, my wife will be on cockroach killing duty. I'll be hiding inside the room. I can't deal with cockroaches, especially flying ones. I can just die. Okay, not a big fan of it. You have a phobia of moth. Ugh. Guys, any insects lah? Besides bees, bees are okay, but other insects I just hate them with a passion. Okay, not a big fan of insects. They're just disgusting. Okay, why do they have 6 legs? Why are they even created? Okay, if there's a god, I would gladly ask him, why the hell would you create this abomination? It's freaking disgusting. They're useless as fuck. Okay, you can't eat them. Okay, at least if you can't eat them, at least if they are not useful, at least make them cute lah, right? They are not cute, they are not useful. Okay, they can go to hell lah. Do I like snakes? I'm more okay with snakes than insects. Right? Reptiles I'm okay. Lizards I'm okay. Okay, but my wife cannot tahan lizard. Lizard or spider or crocodiles or any reptiles, she can just die. So it's like she's scared of amphibians and reptiles. I'm scared of insects. Yeah, soft skin. Yeah, I mean, at least they're not that disgusting. At least they don't have 6 legs. Okay. Anyway, so these are your more than 3 pairs of legs, 3 pairs and more than 3 pairs. So this is your classification. So for those who just came in late, okay, Shane, this is your classification. This is how we classify animals. Okay, and then let's go to the without legs one. Okay, most of the invertebrates you find, they are without legs. Okay, so we have again two class here. We have one with segmented body that looks, you see, look at all these segments. These are called segments. So they have segmented body. Okay, and then they have without segmented body. So it's like a one flat worm like that. Flat worm, see? No segments here. Like sea anemone. Okay, like snail. Okay, there's no segments here. But if you look at earthworm and leech, you see these segments here. Okay, so they are called segmented body. What does invertebrate mean? Oh, that means no backbone. No backbone. Invertebrate means no backbone. Vertebrate means got backbone. Okay, we'll talk about backbones later. Okay, so without segment. Okay, do you know what's the tapeworm, guys? We'll talk about this in the digestion chapter. 2 more chapters later. Okay, have I told you guys about tapeworms before? Okay, if this thing lives in you, it will just keep growing longer and longer and longer, and it will suck away your nutrient, and you will start losing weight. Okay, see, every time I say lose weight, right? People say, "Oh, sir, lose weight." You say, you got my interest. Okay, yes, exactly. Like I said, Roman women. Oh, is it that long already? This is what I heard in the 90s. They say in the 90s, I mean, of course they died. Okay, in the 90s, there's something called tapeworm weight loss method. Okay, sounds like what it says. You eat tapeworm eggs so that they grow inside your gut and suck away your nutrient so that you lose weight. Yes, I'm holding a rotan. Yes, okay. I want something to play with, so I'm holding. Okay, so anyway, so this is your tapeworm lah. So you see, when it comes to weight loss, right? Okay, you guys don't grow up in the 90s. Throughout the 90s, do you know there's no plus size thing, right? Nowadays we have all this awareness that saying that plus size is attractive too. Last time there's no such thing. In the 90s, being skinny is the way. Being skinny is the way. So women, they went the extra mile to lose weight. Okay, first of all, we have this stupid tapeworm method, all kinds lah. And then there's the yes, exactly. And then so many. Have you guys heard of the soup diet? Sounds like what it says. Okay, you only have soup for your diet. Like, how the fuck can you even survive on that? Okay, yes, it's a thing. And then you have something called a fruit diet. Basically, you eat nothing but fruits. Okay, all kinds of crazy shit people are willing to do to lose weight. Okay, these are considered normal already. At least you're still eating. You're not using some crazy method compared to this tapeworm thing. How the are you? Let me show you something. Okay, I think I've shown you this before. I've shown you this before. Have I shown you this picture before? Do you know what happens here? Do you know what happened here? Oh, I haven't shown you. Okay, so basically, this man, he went to a sushi restaurant, right? Where do you get tapeworms? You get it in mostly raw food. Okay, raw food. So he had salmon, I guess, right? I mean, before you freak out, most salmon they don't have tapeworms, one. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with this fella. So he apparently ate this thing, and a few weeks later, when he shitted out this 33 feet tapeworm. How long is this, you may ask? 1 feet is 30 cm. Okay, so 32 feet, that makes it around 960 cm lah. That would be around 9.6 meter. So how long is 9.6 meter? That is 3 stories high. Okay, you go to a shop that has 3 stories, 9 meter is exactly that tall. So imagine you shit out a tapeworm that is 3 stories long. You're not having raw food anymore, isn't it? Right? Tapeworms eat your organ. I don't know. I don't know how can he manage to shit this thing out right? Because usually you can't. They will just stay inside your body and they will just keep growing. This looks like kway teow too, if you ask me. Doesn't it look like kway teow? Looks like the fish snack I was having. You know the Dafa fish snack? Looks exactly like it. Yes, this is Dafa fish fillet. It looks exactly like this. I had this just now, you see? Oh my god, it looks exactly like it. That's the table. So kids, cook your food, okay? Cook your bloody food. We don't invent fire. We don't invent fire. We discovered fire for a reason. Cook your bloody food. Why would you eat something raw? I mean, salmon's different story lah, but you don't eat raw food for a reason, right? Do you want to shit this thing out? I mean, you can lose weight lah. I guess that's the good thing about it. Okay, well. Okay, so that's your tapeworm lah. Freaking disgusting, isn't it? Okay, so that's your tapeworm, and then you have your earthworm. Do you know what's your leech? You know, what's your leech? Sometimes you go to forest, this thing will stick on your skin. Then you know what happens next, So it will start sucking your blood. Yes, okay, it suck your blood. It's called linta, by the way, in DM. Okay, linta. That's why Tai Long is called linta lah. You know, Tai Long, as in you borrow money from loan sharks. They are called leech lah. Okay, because they suck your money. Kind of cute lah. Hey, you see Chinese, we use this thing to, you know, the leech therapy. Okay, you see Chinese, we have all kinds of stupid therapy one ma. We have the I don't know what is it called, 拔罐. They put the cup on your skin and then they jabut the cup. They will suck away your qi. You know what's the qi? Qi is your heya, your energy, your body. So they will suck out the extra energy. Yes, okay. And then you have this leech method lah. They will put leech on your back so that they suck your blood out. You will get rid of some kind of blood clot or some shit. I'm not gonna do it, okay? But thank you very much. I'm just gonna use my Western medicine for obvious reasons, okay? Anyway, so this is segmented body lah. So these are non-segmented body. As you can see, they're just long. They have no segments, okay? Like your sponge coral. What the hell is this? I don't know. Okay, you have your flatworm. What is a planaria? I don't know. I've not seen this before, right? And you have your sea anemone. Okay, this one I know. Sea anemone. You will learn this thing next chapter. You know sea anemone and hey wait. Sea anemone and oh, you haven't, sea anemone and your hermit crab. Have you seen this thing before? This is really cute. This is what we call a mutualism relationship. That means the sea anemone will stick onto the hermit crab. They will protect the hermit crab, and then the hermit crab will bring the sea anemone around. This is like a I help you, you help me thing. It's like a mutualism thing. You'll be learning this in chapter 2. Okay, in chapter 2. Right, anyways, that's a sea anemone, and then you have a snail. So as you can see, these are invertebrates. Okay, and then of course we have our vertebrates here lah. Yeah, yes, okay, it's like a free grab, right? Okay, so this is your vertebrates lah. So as you know, these are with backbones, and then you have 5 classes here. Guys, you learn this in your primary school, isn't it? You know what is a fish? Okay, you know what is an amphibian? Okay, you know what is reptiles? And do you know what is a bird? And do you know what is a mammal? All right. Okay, so speaking of classification, do you know what are humans called? Okay, we are humans, right? Okay, we are a human. What is the scientific name of a human? Come, test whether you know this. Wing Heng, I'm sure I would figure out lah, you would know that word. Okay, so yes, we call ourselves Homo sapiens. Okay, do you know why? Do you know why? Why are we called Homo sapiens? Every animal has a name one. Like you see, dogs okay, dogs scientific name. They're called canine something or Canis lupus familiaris. Wow, what a long word, huh? All right, everyone has this. If you look at a cat is a feline something. There Felis catus, right? So you might say, sir, what are all these things for? All right, so like I said, we have so many millions of species, right? We need a naming system for them. All right, so this is what they did. All right, let's look at a cat. Okay, this is a cat, by the way. Okay, can you see all these? This is how we came out with the naming system. Okay, so from the biggest to the smallest. Okay, so the first of all, the biggest we have kingdom. Can you see kingdom up there? So Animalia is animal. All right. So if you look at kingdom, biological kingdom, this is how they classify things. Okay, you can ignore life and domain. Can you see kingdom? Okay, we have 5 kingdoms. All right, so what are the 6 kingdoms? Sorry, I thought it used to be 5. Okay, so we have like 6 kingdoms. We have Animalia, animals. We have Plantae, plant. We have fungi, as in mushrooms. We have Protista, as in protozoa, and then we have Archaea. I don't know what the hell is this. And then we have bacteria. So we have 5 kingdom. And then when you zoom into a kingdom, we get a phylum. Okay, phylum, then class, then order, then family, then genus, then species. Right? It's like a step-by-step thing. Right? Can you see the last two? Can you see genus and species? Okay, genus and species. So we are called Homo sapien, right? Homo is the genus name. Sapien is our species name. Right? Genus is like a smaller family. If you look at the Homo genus, okay, wait, Homo genus. Okay, if you look at Homo, we have so many Homos here, right? As if you can see here, there, you see, Homo sapien, Homo antecessor, Homo erectus, Homo ergaster, Homo floresiensis, Homo habilis, all these. Why all? Wei don't go there, please. Okay, so as you can see, I think the plus here means extinct. Not too sure. So Homo erectus is our ancestor. Okay, Homo erectus. This is like what, 2 million years ago. They already evolved to become what we are today, which is Homo sapien. Okay, which is Homo sapien. Okay, erectus as in they start to stand straight because monkeys they walk on 4 legs, right? Okay, so when they start to stand up, we call it Homo erectus because erect what? They stand up straight what? Yes, they erected their body, okay? Nowhere else. Go figure, all right? Anyway, so if you look at a family, right? Okay, biological family. Okay, biological family. I'm sure you have heard of the cat family. Okay, I'm sure you heard of the cat family. Okay, nice try. Okay, have you heard of the family? Okay, biological family. Let me see. Okay, let's just talk about the cat family. I'm sure you have at least heard of this, the feline family. You look at all the cat families, they somehow look the same one. You see, they just look like cats. You have big cats, you have cats with stripes, you have cats with spots, you have mountain cats, you have snowy cats, you have small cat, big cat, all these cats, right? And they just behave the same way, right? If you have you sayang a cat before, right? Cats they like to be scratched here, right? If you go and scratch a lion or you go and scratch a tiger, they would like to be scratched at the same place, right? I mean, if you're a zookeeper, okay, if you scratch a tiger's neck, they are very happy. Just like cats, okay? I mean, any of you have a cat here at home, right? I mean, normal cats, they like to be touched certain place, but certain place is a no-go, right? You don't rub a cat's belly unless you want them to scratch you. So tiger, they behave the same way. But when a tiger scratches you, I believe there's nothing left of you, right? So they behave the same way because they belong to the same family, right? Panther, jaguar, everything, you see, they're just cats. right? You have the big ones, you have the small ones, okay? Like if you ask me, sir, what the hell is a caracal? I would say, I don't know, I've never seen one, right? Heck, even tigers, you have the Bengal tigers, you have the Malayan tiger, right? So many, then you have the Siberian tiger as well. So you see, this is just, a cat family is massive, massive, right? Heck, even sometimes, okay, when you talk about cats, right, our house domestic cats, even inside a species, you have breeds, right? You have British short hair, you have, what else cats do you have? I'm not very familiar with cats lah. Okay, dogs I know. Okay, you have poodles. Even poodles, you have toy poodles, you have miniature poodles, you have normal poodle, and then you have retrievers, you have, wow, goddamn, there's so many of them, right? So as you can see here, this is the family. So you see, compared to those classification, this is very simplified, isn't it? Right? This is so simplified, isn't it? We just simplify them into vertebrates and invertebrates, okay, and then with legs, without legs, and then you have three pair and more than three pair, and then you have segmented and without segmented. That's all. You have like what, four classes here. But if you look at the biological kingdom, okay, biological kingdom, if you look inside that, that's a lot of things. Okay, you have five kingdoms, like I said just now, and then you have phylum, you have class, you have order, you have so many million types of order, so many thousands of types of family. So you just go down and down and down and down and down until you come to the one you want, right? So if you look at, let's say, humans, okay, if you look at humans, as in, okay, let's just say Homo sapien. Okay, if you look at Homo sapien, right? If you look at our phylum, we are called Chordata. If I'm not mistaken, Chordata means has legs, all right? And then you have Mammalia, as in mammals. You see, our class is called mammal. Our order, we are primates. What are primates? Primates are monkeys lah. You see, you have big monkeys, you have ugly big eye monkeys, you have small monkeys, you have white monkeys, you have white but not so white monkeys, you have, okay, this is just one prime. Okay, this is just your primate. Okay, that's just one. Let me go back to here. Okay, so then that's your order, and then you have your suborder, infraorder, family. You see, family we are called Hominidae. Okay, Hominidae are big monkeys. If you see, just now we have very small monkeys, isn't it? But when you come to like Hominidae, this is your family. You just kind of see they just kind of look like humans now. Can you see? Right? So you have your who's our closest cousin, by the way? Our closest cousin is chimpanzee. Okay, so one row per genus. Okay, so you have your humans here. You see chimpanzees. Chimpanzees. In fact, guys, we share 99% of DNA with chimpanzees. That's why if you study chimpanzees and you study humans, we kind of behave the same way. Do you know that? Chimpanzees, they are very tribal animals. Do you know what does it mean? Do you know what's the meaning of tribal? Do you know what's the meaning of tribal? That means humans, we are very tribal too. That means we like to be separated by groups and tribes. This is why we fight, right? Imagine if you are holding a yellow flag, and you see the guy there holding red flag, you're just like, whoa, screw that guy. Okay, you go to hell, red flag. I'm team yellow. For some reason, you just like to belong to a group and you just like to hate on other groups. Isn't it? Same thing happens in sports. Same thing happens in countries. Right? For some reason, Malaysia, we just hate Singaporean. Right? When Singaporean come in and say, Singapore food is better, you're like, oh wow, screw you then. Right? No, Singapore food tastes like shit. Malaysian food is better. You see? There you have the rivalry already. We are all tribal animals. We just like to belong a group. In your school, it's the same thing. What? Let's say you're A class, you just naturally feel like competing with B class. Right? So if you guys sort of like, okay, you're in A class now, your friend is in B class, and then B class, they got praised by the teacher saying that, oh, they got good result this time, everyone should learn from B class. And then you as the A class, you will say, whoa, screw them. A class is the best. They can go to hell. You see, automatically, you have that tribal sense of feeling. Same goes to religion. You see, I'm a Christian. Let's say I'm a Christian. Oh, wow, screw Buddhists. Okay, wow, screw Hindus. Okay, Christian is the best. Okay, I have friends like this. Okay, I have friends like this. Okay, they just praise their religion to no end, and they will just put other religion down. You see, this is our behavior. We behave like this. Chimpanzees behave like this, and you know, chimpanzees, they will go to war with each other. Chimpanzees, they will divide in tribes, and between tribes, they will have war. Sounds like anyone you know? Humans lah, right? Countries and countries, we go to war. For what reason? For no reason. Because I hate you. You are of a different group. I'm a different group. So naturally, we have to fight. You see, tribal animal. This is why chimpanzees and humans, we share 99% of DNA because we are very similar. And what else? Chimpanzees, they are very violent. Chimpanzees, they are known for one of the most violent ape. Are we any different? No. We are not any different. In fact, humans, we love violence. I think I told you guys this, right? Heck, we embrace violence. Isn't it? Isn't it? When your neighbor, I think I told this before, if two of your neighbors they are chatting nicely in front of your house, you're just like, boring shit. But when they start fighting, oh my god, immediately you're in front of your phone, already, oh, fight. See, we enjoy violence. That's why we watch combat sports. That's why MMA, everyone watches it. Okay, everyone watches MMA. Everyone, what else do they watch? Okay, we watch boxing. Any kind of combat sports, we love it. All right, sports generally. This is why we don't watch golf. Do you watch golf? Any of you here watch golf? It's the most boring shit ever. There's no violence, right? If golf, they change their rule, you are allowed to beat your opponent to death with the club. Oh, I will definitely watch it. You fight on the golf course. That makes more interesting. You want me to watch some grown uncles whacking a ball with a stick? No, I don't. Right? I seriously don't understand golf. It's boring. It doesn't have that tribal spirit. Okay, it's just a few middle-aged uncle whacking a ball. Not interested. Okay, but if golf suddenly has team red and team blue, and whoever is the last standing with the golf club, you win. Wow, I will definitely watch it. Then you will see a bunch of uncles whacking the shit out of each other with the golf club. Woo, trust me, the viewership will go through the roof. I don't like watching badminton. Okay, badminton has a rivalry, you see. Badminton is very high intensity. It has the, okay, you see football, football has a high intensity too. Do you feel the high intensity while watching golf? Right? Heck, if you watch golf, right, there's more walking than whacking the ball. Right? They whack the ball and then, oh, they show the ball, pop, pop, pop. Oh, then now they take the card again, then they have to walk to the ball. Oh my God. Don't call it golf, call it walking while whacking a ball. Right? So there's no, badminton has no violence lah. So that's the lacking thing. But you see, football has violence. Right? Football has violence. You see, they fight on the field. You see, it's when those matches that has fighting that has the highest viewership. Statistic doesn't lie, guys. Statistic doesn't lie. We humans, we are violent as shit. Our species is violent as shit. Think about it, guys. Think about it. This is currently the most peaceful era we are living in. Right? There's no war going on. Not big ones anyways. Yes, you still have Russians fighting the Ukrainians. That's all, right? That's all. Yes, you have some crazy terrorists in the Middle East. That's all. If you look back at our history, we are constantly fighting wars. Aren't we? We enjoy killing the shit out of each other. Okay? Blood spill is our thing. It's chimpanzee's thing and it's our thing. Okay, you go and ask any anthropologist, they can tell you. Okay, you know what is anthropologist? Okay, anthropologists, that means they study humans and they study apes. Anthropology. right? You go and ask any anthropologist, they will tell you humans are very violent species, right? I mean, if someone fights in your school, you would gladly enjoy it, isn't it? Right? Even though you say, oh my God, sir, violence is not my thing. But when someone starts fighting in your school, you will be the first there. Oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? Who's fighting who? You see, you don't just go, guys, don't fight. We should preach peace. To hell with your peace. I'm gonna watch some people whacking the shit out of someone else. Right? I mean, that's just our nature. Violence is really our thing. Okay, anyway, so this is how we classify things, how we classify things. Yeah, exactly. See the popcorn. Hey, you should be glad I don't whack out my phone and start recording. Oh, five. Hey, he's calling you a bitch. Okay, if I were you, I don't tahan already, whack the shit out of him. You see, you are there becoming the batu api. You are trying to provoke everyone. Okay, because I do that. Nobody wants to watch boring shit. I want people fight. I want people to fight. Okay. Anyway, so this is our classification. Next time when you go biology, you have to learn this. Okay, you have to learn this thing. I mean, as boring as it sounds, okay, this is what you need to learn. That's next time, okay? Anyway, so this is your classification. So since we have a little bit of time, okay, let's talk about the 5 groups of vertebrates, shall we? Okay, are you guys still with me? Guys still with me? I know everyone is having that blue. Oh my God, today uh, I taught 6 classes previously. All 6 of them oh my God, you can see the blue on their face, right? Everyone is not with me. Everyone is just, having too much fun during Chinese New Year. Okay, you're still here. Okay, guys, this is what we call a dopamine crash. Heard of it? Heard of it? Do you know what's the dopamine crash? The happier you are, the shittier you feel when the thing goes away. Right? It's called a dopamine crash. Okay? When you are having a lot of fun, right? Let's say this Chinese New Year, wow, you're having the time of your life. Okay, you had shit tons of Chinese New Year biscuit lah. You are visiting here and there lah. You are having road trips here and there lah. Wow, you're having that dopamine rush. Whoa, happy. But when you come back, when school reopens, now you have to go to school. You go, okay. What goes up has to come down, right? So when your dopamine level is sky high, now it crashes down to rock bottom. You will feel like shit, my friend. This is what we call dopamine crash. Okay, wow, you can manage to turn it into a love story. December, wait, December, that's like few weeks ago, leh. I haven't heard this story, leh, Shane. What's up? Why did you guys parted? Okay. Anyway, so that's your dopamine crash. So what I'm trying to say here is next time while you are having fun, try not to. I'm not trying to be a buzzkill here. I'm not trying to say, oh guys, don't have so much fun. You can have fun, but make sure when you come down, right, you come down slowly, step by step. Don't just play to your heart's content. Okay, let's say Monday is school, right? You play until Sunday night. And then tomorrow when you go back to school, oh boy, you will feel like shit. Okay, when the dopamine crashes, then it's the worst. Okay. I mean, WhatsApp him lah. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, shit. Wow. Okay. Someone's in love, huh? Okay, wow. Nice, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. Okay, anyway, so you have 5 classes here. You have fish, you have amphibians, you have reptiles, you have birds, and you have mammals. Okay, so okay. Maybe not yet, okay? Not yet. Right, anyway. So let's look at fish. Okay, let's talk about fish. Okay, so we talk about fish first. Okay. First, fish, they are poikilothermic. Wow, what is this word? Okay, poikilothermic basically means cold-blooded lah. Okay, cold-blooded. But you know what? I don't like this word because cold. Okay, here's the thing. I'm sure in primary school, you learn that fish they are cold-blooded. They are not cold-blooded per se. It's not cold-blooded. It's not like you cut them open, they have like ice cold blood coming out. Do fish sweat? No, they don't. Right. They are not cold-blooded. They are poikilothermic because their body temperature will fluctuate. That means when the surrounding is cold, they become cold. When the surrounding is hot, they become hot. Do you remember homeostasis last year? You know homeostasis? Last year, when our body becomes hot, we try to bring it down to become cold. We sweat, right? When we become cold, we try to do all those things to make ourselves hot again. So you see, this is what we do. We need to always remain at 37. That is what we call homeothermic. Okay, homeothermic. But for fish, they are poikilothermic. That means they can fluctuate. They can be 37 degrees Celsius. They can be 30 degrees Celsius. We cannot be 30. When you are 30, you are dead. Right? I don't care. Okay, we as mammal, I don't care whether your surrounding is hot as desert, like 40 something degrees. I don't care whether your surrounding is cold as North Pole, like negative 30. You have to be at 37. You have to. Right? But fish, no. Fish, they can be 30 something, they can be 20 something, they can just fluctuate around, just like lizards. Right? So they are poikilothermic. So the body temperature, they change according to surrounding. When it's cold, they become cold. When it's hot, they become hot. So it's called poikilothermic. I mean, if you say, sir, this word, I cannot memorize it, then it's okay. Then you write cold-blooded. Still accepted. It's just that I don't like this word because they can be hot and cold. They can be very hot, they can be very cold. So why do we call it cold-blooded? It doesn't make any sense, you see? So I call it poikilothermy. Okay, in BM, we call it poikilotherm. Same word. So they're well adapted for swimming. They have fins, they have tails, they have streamlined body. You know what are fins, right? Okay, these are the fins. Okay, you know shark fin? You know shark fin? For the love of God, please don't eat shark fin anymore. It's so inhumane. Do you know where shark fins come from? Do you guys know the story of shark fins? Okay, this is no news lah. Like everyone already know this. They basically cut the fins off sharks and then they just throw it back to the ocean. Do you know this? Do you guys know this? Yes, they will catch the shark from the ocean. They will just cut their fins away. They will just throw them back. And since they cannot swim without the fins, they'll just die at the bottom of the ocean. It's very inhumane. So for the love of God, do not eat shark fins. Okay, you see, this kind of thing is a very Chinese thing. We Chinese, we just like to eat all these stupid exotic food, right? Shark fins. What else? What else? My mom told me she has eaten like bear claw before, as in bear paw, right? They chop off the paw of a bear and they cook it and then they eat it. Yeah, shark fin soup. The bear paw soup, I can never accept that shit. Okay, why the would you eat that? Okay, hey, I'm not shitting you. It's called bear paw meat. Okay, this is what they eat. Okay, what the hell are they showing me? Okay, bear paw, bear claw, whatever it is lah. Basically, they cut the thing off a bear and then they cook it and then they eat it. Right? It's a thing. It's a thing. Right? And after my mom ate that, okay, I was still very small. Okay, I was still like 5 or 6. Okay, after she ate that thing, right, she fell sick. Okay, she fell sick, and then she said, "Oh, must be the bear meat being too nutritious. My body too nutritious, so I got sick." This is what we Chinese believe. 太补了啊, too nutritious, so we get sick. No, that is germs. That is germs. You see, I eat bats, I get sick. Oh, that means very nutritious, right? No, no, that's COVID. You see, that's why Chinese you see, the guailos the mak sales they make fun of us Chinese for eating all kinds of fucked up shit. I don't blame them, right? You look at Western people they will just stick to chicken or whatever, okay, beef or even venison is the furthest they go. You know what is venison? Venison is deer meat. That's the furthest they go. You see Chinese we eat all kinds of fucked up shit, okay? We eat pangolins. You go China, you know, okay? They eat pangolins, okay? Bats. They eat civets. You know what are civets? Okay, mountain cats. They eat that. anything imaginable lah, right? Because according to my mama, any animal with the back facing the sky you can eat. Okay, let me say this again. Which I don't believe it, at least. Chinese believe in any animals with the back facing the sky, you can eat it. What animal isn't with their back facing the sky? You tell me. Basically, this is just a stupid excuse for them to eat every shit they want. Right? You go to China, you can imagine on anything you want to. Wait, hey, please don't. I freaking knew I got to come up with something. Okay, so anyway, if you go to China, right, they have a menu for you. Okay, a list of wildlife animal. Whatever you want, you tell them, they will go and hunt for you. Yeah, serious. And any animals imaginable. You want to eat a bat, they will hunt a bat for you. Okay, we all know how that goes, right? If you want to eat whatever lah, whatever jungle cat or whatever. Okay, let's say you want to eat a cheetah, they will go and hunt a cheetah for you. Not surprising lah. They even eat monkey brains over there. So okay, go figure. Anyway, so their their fins, tails, and their streamlined body. That means the body looks like this. From the top, a fish body looks like this. Okay, it kind of looks like looks like a bullet. That means the water will just flow around the body in a streamlined shape, just like a sports car. All right, so that they can cut the air through very nicely. They can cut the water so that they can swim very nicely. Right, so the bodies, they're covered with hard and slimy scale, as you already know. Have you caught a fish before? The scales are hard and they're slimy, and then they breathe through their gills. Okay, they don't use lungs, their gills and then they lay eggs without shells. And you see, here's the thing: sharks, they give birth. Okay, sharks, they give birth. You might say, sir, sharks, they give birth, right? Aren't they a mammal? No, because they still have gills, you see? They still have gills, right? You see, there are exceptions to things. If you look at mammals, okay, let me ask you, do all mammals lay eggs? Okay, so sorry, do all mammals give birth? No, right? Okay, what are the mammals that don't give birth? Name me one. Anyone? There's a type of mammal, very famous one. They will lay eggs instead of giving birth. And what is that? Anyone? Anyone? You learned this in primary school, right? You learned this in primary school, right? That would be your platypus. I mean, they're ugly as shit, lah, platypus. They do lay eggs, okay? There, platypus. They are mammals, but they lay eggs. Yes, Perry the platypus I knew it, okay? Knew it, lah. So they lay eggs, okay? They lay eggs, and they are very good swimmers. I don't know lah. For me, they're just ugly lah. Okay, I mean, yes, they are cute, but they are not majestic by any means. They're just ugly. They look like ducks. Okay, they look like ducks. They're just because ducks are birds. They are the only mammal they look like ducks. So a very unique animal. Are penguins mammal? No, penguins are birds. Penguins, they are birds. Okay, you know why? Because they fit all the criteria of being a bird. Okay, they have scaly feet. They have wings. They have feathers. You see, I cannot fly one just like ostriches lah. Okay, so penguins are birds because they lay eggs. Do you know penguins, they lay eggs? And okay, this is the emperor penguin actually. Oh, sorry, wrong spelling. Emperor penguins. Okay, I mean the penguin, you know, is emperor penguins lah. Do you know the dad will take care of the young, not the mom? Okay, the dad will hatch the baby, which is super cute, right? Now you see, you look at them. Okay, the dad will take care of the young, right? And while the dad is hatching the egg, right, they will use their feet and carry the egg above the ground so that the egg doesn't touch the ground because the ground is very cold. So they will just sit on the egg for few weeks while the blizzard is going on, and these penguins they will just kind of hug each other so that they can keep warm, so that they don't die. So cute, isn't it? You can look at them. No, they look like birds, right? And fun fact, guys, Did you know that? Did you know that male penguins will bow to female penguins before they have sex? See, gentlemen. So, milady, are you willing to have sex with me? Okay, yes, I will. See, they bow. And they say chivalry is dead. See, learn from a penguin. Bow before you, not before you have sex, but bow before you ask a girl out. Okay, that's the lesson of the story, guys. Anyway, so that's I mean, penguin is a bird, huh? Penguin is a bird. All right, don't get that wrong, please. Anyway, so that would be your. Let me finish the fish lah. So they lay eggs without shells. Okay, so they do it in large amount because they don't have shells, and then they undergo external fertilization. You know what is this? You remember what is this? That means the sperm and the ovum, they will fuse in water rather than inside the female's body. Right? Remember this? All right. Anyway, so I think I'll stop here lah. Okay, I'm doing things a bit slow today because not many are here. So next week most likely I'm gonna repeat this whole thing again. Right. So enjoy your remaining of your holidays. Okay, you have 2 more days. Okay, Saturday and Sunday, and Sunday is Bai Tian Gong, the Jade Emperor birth. Okay, go and have fun. I will see you again next Friday. Okay, so okay, so have fun, guys. See you. I have a good weekend. I'll see you next Friday. Okay, so see you guys. Take care. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.